their way. Tell everybody it happens Saturday. There's a rockin' and a rollin', a little funky too. Listen every Saturday, 'cause you got nothing else to do. Woo! Mercy Daddy! Rolling in the Mempho. Here are your hosts, BT and RynoJB, Daddy! Woo!
Yeah, we're live from STS Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. That's right. Live and in living color with RynoJB all the way from Mempho. What's going on, Rhino?
It's another Saturday, another episode of Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, fired up, man, fired up. Before we go any further, this past Monday we had the record store release. We had a special April the 1st episode, wink, wink, on Wednesday. Go back and listen, guys. And this coming Wednesday, we have, actually it was on Thursday, but on Wednesday of this week, we have the WTF News Desk. Rhino, do you believe we could come up with 10 bizarre things happening in MMA and wrestling every month? Can you believe we do that? Not only do we come up with 10, we usually come up with about 25. So we have an honorable mention show also for that, which was all for just Patreon members. I want to say, first of all, before I say thumbs up or thumbs down, let me just say this was the best show they put out so far. I just want to say that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. I think, in all honesty, when we talk about the wrestlers, the production, and everything, I feel like all of it as a whole is getting better and better week after week. So I thought that today's show was definitely, it was a show that had history and the future both right here in the present. You can see it all.
And, we talked right before we went on, and there's some things that we may talk about in the future, but right now, that was 6 weeks. That's what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be improving. We talked over and over about that. But let's get to you, buddy. What was your hits for today?
Man, my hits. You know what? I've got about 2 pages worth of hits.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to mention a few. One of my hits for me, I'm going to kind of be all over the place here. Actually, I'll start from the beginning. From the very beginning of the show, you saw Alan Steele waste no time getting into action. And man, not only did he get into action, made quick work of his opponent. I need that match. You know what I'm talking about. I need Alan Steele versus Bret Michaels one-on-one. Alan Steele's debut was a hit for me. Also, another hit was also another debut. CC Chanel. I thought she performed great in the ring. I thought she did absolutely fantastic. Love what we saw from her. I also like another hit for me. We saw Precious in the men's action against Triple R. I like to call him Triple R, Ryan Rembrandt, the remarkable Ryan Rembrandt.
There you go.
Yeah, right. You got to get all R's in there. And I thought that was a hit. And I thought the match, the way that it went down, you saw Cassandra Golden come out there, caused a little bit of a distraction. Though last week we thought that they might be forming a tag team with each other, Cassandra Golden and Precious, that is. And this week, Cassandra Golden, was she the reason why Precious lost? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to talk about in the back there, but I'm looking forward to it next week. My last one, like I said, I got about 2 pages of hits. But my last hit I'll give you right here, right now. You know what I'm digging from Championship Wrestling from Memphis right now. It's Big Swole versus Mike Anthony. I am loving this rivalry. I am loving the matches. I'm in there. I'm all in. Those are my hits. That's all I'm going to give you for right now.
All right. So my hits, I'm going to go right with Alan Steele, Johnny Dotson, starting the show out. You know what? I like Alan Steele's new look. He's older and bolder than he used to be, brother. That's right. That's what he looks like. He looks like the seasoned Alan Steele. Guys, this is the link. Alan Steele Power Pro, Johnny Dotson, champion Memphis Wrestling with the Corey Macklin version. And what this is the link to Memphis wrestling history. These 2 guys are going to be huge here and make everybody else look great too. I loved the wrestling, JB. That's the big hits for me this week. I said there's a Too many matches, but boom, 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 boom. They all happened, and I was popping in all kinds of places. We had a great tag team match. Brown and Lyons did really good. Girls matches, everything was real fun, real good. The matches were at a higher pace than usual, real quick. And I will go with Maria with the hit. She said Insaguri Sushi. So
it's a kick in the
sushi.
mouth. It's a kick in the mouth.
That was her line for the week. There we go. All right, buddy. What was your misses?
Man, for me, it was a couple of promos. Couple of promos for me were a miss. Now I want to throw in there with the hits because I didn't get him in there last week. Action Jackson put on a big hit in that promo, and the gentleman that was with him, I don't want to get his name wrong, DJ Brown. Right, DJ Brown. I felt a little hesitation, nervousness. I want to see that fire, like I mentioned last week. I want to see that fire. I want to see that star quality. I want to see that confidence from these guys. And I know that DJ Brown got it in him. I know because when you see him move in the ring, he's one of the best in the ring. I just want to see it translate on the mic. So for me, that's going to be my miss right there. DJ Brown on the mic, but I know only because I know he can knock it out the park.
You know what? I don't know if he was trying to do that. We'll get back to that.
Get
back to that if that's what happens. But it kind of may look like he was trying to talk, but Action Jackson talks over everybody. So
right.
I don't know if that was it, but the wife actually mentioned that too. She said, look at the expression on his face, and we were cracking up. He's either deer in headlights or he was trying to look like a deer in headlights. There you go.
Right.
Misses. Oh, you talk about interviews. Misses. Mike Anthony, where the hell is Mike Anthony? He is 2 weeks ago hit a promo that was awesome. We should have had a promo with Mike Anthony this week before that match. And you know why? Because he should have talked about Big Swole. Big Swole's got a headache. He's got a big swollen headache, and he's going to make it worse. That's what I would have said that's Mike Anthony needed to say that, say he was going to put him out of action, blah, blah, blah. He did a great job selling that. I was like, he's selling something from last week. WWE, take note of that. They don't even sell stuff that happened on the pay-per-view on Sunday, on Monday night. And I'm being real picky here. I'm going to be so picky for this part. I think Eric McMahon is going to make a really, really good heel. I really do.
I'm right there with you.
He's going to be a great bad guy.
I'm right there with you.
But guess what? I hate it that he's using McMahon name. And I know, hey, that is his shoot name. That is his name, Eric McMahon. But right. I just hate the idea of him using the McMahon name. But other than that, this guy can get on your nerves on the microphone quicker than, there's been a lot of people do that while they're doing interviews. But that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of that manager that he really is getting on your nerves. And if he can get on my nerves with all the stuff that I know, he'll make a great heel. So yeah, great heel, but I wouldn't have him as McMahon. All right, buddy, MVP.
My MVP this week, I got to go with Alan Steele. I like the way he started the show. He got me fired up. Came in there, like you said, he came in with a new look. And I was actually going to ask you, what do you think about Alan Steele? Because I know you know a little bit more about Memphis wrestling than I do. And this is actually my first time being introduced to my memory, if you will, because I was so young watching Memphis wrestling. But this is my first time being introduced to Alan Steele, and I like his presentation, the all black with the gloves. You can tell this guy, he's coming to go to work. I like what I'm seeing here. He's my MVP. But with that, you already kind of touched on it a little bit, saying that this is a new presentation for him, that he's coming in with a new look, a new vibe. As somebody that has known the Alan Steele, do you see this Alan Steele being a future champion within Championship Wrestling? I have to ask you that.
Good question. Don't know the direction they're going at all. Okay. So remember that when I say this, no spoilers. I talk to guys in the business every week, but I don't know the direction they're going. I don't know if that's where they're going, where the idea is the old grizzled veteran heel guy is pissed at the young boys, and he's going to take it out on them, and he's going to be the champion. That could work fine, because here's what you got: a heel champion with ever who you're going to push, Bret Michaels, whoever as a babyface chasing the belt. It is always okay to put a belt on a heel, especially some guy that's familiar, even an older guy that's in the business. He's going to probably hate me saying old all the time, but an older guy that's been in the business. Here is the progression of Alan Steele. He was all that Alan Steele. He was white meat babyface is what they call him. White meat babyface. He had a little singlet on, and Power Pro pushed him as he's going to win. He's going to win. Him and Derek had some of the best matches you'll ever see at that level, that they were so young. Just Alan Steele's always been a favorite of mine. One of the best matches I've ever seen live featured him in this area. But I love this. I love this incarnation because he can get on the microphone, him and Johnny both, and tell the world how pissed off they are that they weren't included, because they're Memphis legends. They were not included in the tournament. And that's one of the reasons they're pissed off. And this young guy, this Bret Michaels, who's never been on Memphis Wrestling, he may have been wrestling for 20 years, but he wasn't good enough to be on Memphis Wrestling. And so now they're taking care of it. I love it. I love the whole idea. I love the whole storyline. And I love the way it arced to the fourth show. And then we've had a little tease of it right now, a little tease, but we still ain't seen them touch. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. My MVP, dude, I'm the hugest mark for the Russell twins. Make sure I say that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And they got a third brother too, right?
Yeah. I think Isaac is his name.
Man, these guys now, the Russell twins are so good. Memphis Wrestling, you have your young bucks. You really do. That's them. They are the young bucks. And they have their brother outside the ring. All three of the guys, good looking, handsome, young, push them to the effing moon, guys.
Put a rocket on them.
Put the tag team belts on them tomorrow. I mean, I'm that excited about these guys. Every time they get in the ring, the Skimamores had the Skimahorns. I should call them Skimamores because I can't get their damn name right. Skimahorns had a great match with them. Those guys are a little bit more seasoned. You can tell. Loved the Skimahorns and the finish of the match with the posse. That's what we need the posse doing. We didn't even have to have the posse wrestle. JB, they don't even have to wrestle for me. They just go cause shenanigans all the time. But I'm huge. I'll give the MVP to the Russell twins. Guys, put them on TV more and more and more. Before we get to the other two, I want to update on the TOG, the Tournament of Junk. My buddy Lance Levine does that. You still have time to vote. It's French onion versus chicken and dumplings. In the soups division, and then we also have today salsa versus hot sauce. So tell me, JB, would you vote for French onion or chicken and dumplings?
Those are two good choices. Both of those are really good.
You got to eliminate one of them. You got to eliminate one of them.
Oh gosh. Okay, so what was the first? The first two. I think I'm stuck on what was it? Hot sauce and
hot sauce and salsa. You got to vote one.
Salsa, right?
Yeah.
Oh God! I got to get rid of salsa against hot sauce. I might have to stick with the hot sauce.
What about French onion and chicken and dumplings? I voted chicken and dumplings and salsa. Believe it or not,
I only like French onion soup with Arby's, so I'm gonna go with the dumplings. All right, man. Get in your car. We're having chicken dumplings for Easter tomorrow. There you go. Favorable Four is on Sunday, kind of like the Final Four, but the Finals Championship is on Monday. Follow Lance. Let me make sure everybody that's watching this, you get to see Lance's Twitter handle right there. You can, if you're listening to this on audio, I tell you what you do. Look in the notes. You can follow Lance and vote in the finals. Lance is giving away $50 worth of junk food to the winner. It's just pulled random, and a TOJ t-shirt. Awesome. So, what do you want to see on next week's show, JB? I think I always, whenever I watch the shows, I get so enamored within the show that's happening. I always forget to think about what's going to happen next week. But next week, after what I've seen, man, look, we've seen Bret Michaels come out in street clothes. Last week he came out in the street gear, wanting a little revenge. He came out this week ready to wrestle in his wrestle clothes with the baseball bat. I want to know, what is Bret Michaels going to do? What's he going to do? You know, the cup, it was smash. The tournament's over. It's over. So what are you going to do? What is next for Bret Michaels? That's what I'm looking forward to next week.
We got to hear from Bret Michaels, but here's what I'm looking forward to next week. How about that ending angle that we had? I loved it. So Derek King grabs Nikki Lane. He's fixing to punch her, and I'm yelling at the screen, Mark, BT the Mark, Austin, come save your old lady. Come save your old lady, Austin. And he runs in the ring. Boom, boom, boom. And we have it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with Austin Lane. I like it that Dustin said he's one of the agents. He's backstage. He gave the full story in like 15 seconds. I mean, we knew who Austin Lane was. I did. But if you're just first time and you don't know who this guy is, you knew it. It's her husband, and he's an agent back there, and he helps out, but he's not going to put up with someone putting their hands on his wife. And also, always looking forward. I'm looking forward to more Memphis Mauler, Alan Steele, and Johnny Dotson, brother. I'm looking forward to more of them. I know the answer to this, but I'm going to go ahead and ask you, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up from me. Good show. Damn good show.
Yes. Big thumbs up, guys. Show number 6. It is the best so far. Keep it up. I don't care if you have 10 matches. If you're going to have action like that. I had an angle at the very beginning kind of where they beat the guy up and Alan Steele made his debut, and we had an angle at the end. Love it. It felt like Memphis wrestling. It always has. It's really feeling more like Memphis wrestling with all the shenanigans going on. That's my favorite word of the week, by the way, shenanigans. Yeah, guys. And remember, same bad time, same bad channel. Wait. RynoJB, put over your stuff.
Twitch.tv/RynoJB for an interactive wrestling league featuring me as your host and our chat room as your featured wrestlers. Also, you can go to RynoJB.com to learn more.
We got a huge plan coming in Memphis. It's going to be in Memphis in May. We can't tell you what it's going to be, but we're also going to be on your Twitch channel. We're going to be on your Twitch channel, me and you tag teaming in a match. Hey, we'll go against anybody, brother. All right, like I said, same bad time, same bad channel on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. And Rhino knows I love my mama.
Me too.